What's happening? What's happening? Hey, look here. Coach Prime is putting himself in prime time right now, y'all. Everybody around the country, they starting to yakety yak, 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 yak. They don't know what to say now. They don't know if they say, Prime them just got by Baylor, or Prime just got by North Dakota State. They don't know what to say now. Because that performance that we did versus UCF, they was a bowl team last year? And we gave it that too legit to quit. Hey. Prime said in halftime, hey, finish them. Go out there and finish them. Go out there, hey, boy, finish the job. So, really, we may have just seen our true identity. Maybe this is our true identity. Maybe you get 100 yards, over 100. Listen, y'all. Listen, mark me down. I think we're going to get a 200-yard game, rushing a 200-yard game. But I know y'all ain't trying to hit that right now. I think at just some point, that run game going to be, either them boys going to take off on the runs they get, or they going to be and they going to be taking off with it. And nobody ain't going to be able to stop them. So my thing is, Coach Prime got this thing set up good, y'all. We are set up just the way we want to be set up. It's nobody that can really stop our momentum. And I ain't talking about whether we get the wins or how we win. I'm saying it's nobody can stop our momentum because it's on us. We go out to lift weights with Coach Mo, man, work it out. Get in there on practice, do what we do, execute. As far as film, lock in on the film. Listen, we got some. We hot right now. We got time for K-State. K-State got time for us. We just got to come out and do what we do. We know we can throw and run. And we know our defense can stop the pass and stop the run. We may be the most unique team in the Big 12. And guess what? Everybody going to have to ride our coattail because we like that. Everybody going to have to ride our coattail because we like that. Man, listen. I'm just saying, we got something real special right now that everybody in the country starting to take notice. Hey. Bob. Prime's looking pretty good out there. How do we write about it? I heard that some recruits possibly may flip and go to him. Well, you just write in there. We still got October and November. So don't crown them nothing. And then as far as the recruits, you put on there, we don't care about them committing because they've been flipping. So if they don't sign on, matter of fact, if they sign on the dot line, it doesn't even matter anymore. If they don't show up in January or the summer, hey, they can go anywhere. You just make sure that the moment a job comes available, if Prime keeps winning, you go ahead and say that he's going to take that job. I don't care if it's anything in Texas, say he'll take it. If Baylor comes open, even though it's in the Big 12, say he'll go. Arkansas, say he'll go. Florida, say he'll go. Just talk about Florida State anyways. You know, he went there, there's going to be, talk about him. Say Mike Norvell, if he gets fired, put the if on it. If he gets fired, Deion will go. Yeah, put it in there. What are they going to do? That's what people trying to figure out. They trying to figure out how they can knock Prime down, but Prime, man. Hey, when my boy called and say, hey, get it, Prime. Boy, you nice out there, boy. Boy, I saw you cutting and slashing and dashing. Yeah, we got to have you. Appreciate that, Coach. Got on speakerphone. Appreciate that, Coach. Hey, Coach. We going to go and commit tonight, big dog. Yes, sir. Bam. How you do that there? New Orleans, too bad. Hey, Kenny Mike, what's good, FD? What's happening? PGT? Shining King, you say big facts. No, it's true. It's time for the run. Listen, we open up that run and let them boys do what they do. We got 4 backs that can tote that thing and can block and can catch. Man, hey, let's get out here and do what we do. Let's get out here and do what we do. Let's get out here and do what we do. Kimberly, what's good? Don't touch 2. L kill. FD, you say we are rushing for 200. Oh, boy, if we did that. Well, I ain't saying you a boy, but if we did that, they'll sure enough be scared. If Coach Prime moved that thing up to about 150, 200 rushing the game, with Shador throwing for 300 to 500 a game, you know, somewhere in there. You know how this numbers go. It could be it's gonna be close to 300. If it ain't 300, it's gonna be close. But he done had so many other big games that I think right now they on that Jackson State grind. Like, hey, Shador, you get it. But hey, dog, we trying to get these W's because right now the W's matter. Shador break up out of that pocket. Hey, man, the wins matter. Running back running hard as he can, the wins matter. Defensive line going slamming people, the wins matter. Every win matter. You want to chill out at the big boy table? Hey, get these wins. Cause that's what it's about. P. Holland, you say, I remember that. Remember I said we needed 3 picks? Like, yeah. Snagging that thing. Missy Willer, what's happening? CB, you said, man, Colin, you get this podcasting thing in 3 shifts a day. I only do 2 now. I only get in 2. I do 1 at my Monday through Friday time slot is 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I get an hour at starting at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then I come at 9 and get an hour in. But at nighttime, I go a little over and rock it with y'all just a little more. But yeah, I'm hitting them up, man. I was about to do 3. But somebody told me, back, dog, back. Don't hit them with the 3 now. P. Island, C. Point, you say, CU defense #1 in 2024. Ooh, we are? I know we were nice. I ain't know we was up there like that. Shiny King, excuse me, you say we control our own destiny moving forward. Colorado defense and offense going to get better and better. It's showing. And that's what everybody see. They say, oh my goodness, Bob, are you watching the game? What game? Man, Colorado and Central Florida, UCF, yeah. Man, they are out here showing out. Brother, Colorado might be the real deal. Man, you're going to have to hope BYU. You're going to have to hope BYU can stop them. You really got to hope BYU can stop them because, man, it looks like they're going to do something. Well, you know, Arizona State and Iowa State might do something. Man, Baylor, man. Baylor had them. Baylor should have whooped them. Baylor didn't whoop them. Hope BYU do it. Bob, let's look at BYU, Bob. Let's look at them. BYU has a quarterback that transferred from Baylor in South Florida. He threw for 3,400 yards, 26 TDs, and rushed for 1,000 and 15 rush TDs. If he ends up starting, you know, he's going to be pretty good. But I don't know if that's what they got. They got a new defense coordinator, Jay Hill. Last year, he's ready. Hey, that quarterback, Baylor look like they got some people coming back. Baylor got 5 on offense, 5 on defense, and a kicker. Yeah. 6'2", 6'4" wideouts. Running back, nice size, 2 of them. Got one of them 6'2", 225. Bob, we're going to count on BYU if Colorado keeps winning. That's what you say. You go ahead and say that BYU is going to win it all. That's what you say. Go ahead and say that. They got a game next week, yo. They got a bye week too, like us. They got Arizona next week and Oklahoma State. We're going to see how it go. I think they got their schedule, y'all. It really looked like they got it. I don't know who the quarterback is officially. I'm gonna go look at it, but hey, they got something. Baylor got something. Baylor, 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 Baylor. Baylor got some. Not Baylor, but BYU. B. Smith, you say, hey, Colin, now that they feel confident about their run game, ain't no stopping us now. We running that ball. We running that ball. Hey, we running that ball now. 3 straight games over 100 yards. You can't tell Prime nothing, boy. Them backs feeling good, too, because they like, hey, if he only going to have my carries around 5 to 10 carries a game, or 5 to 13, or 5 to 15, hey, I got to shine on it. You got to shine on what you get. Shine on what you get. And then, hey, that'll move you up the ladder. FD, you say we are the most unique team in the Big 12. We are. Got that Big 12 on lock. Big P. Island, JB. George, what's at it? Travis Cooper. Grits, what's good? King, you say that boy working his gill. Boy, I can see. Hey, listen, boy, hey. Imagine. Boy, God, let me do what I do. Hey. But I'm reading the book today, because I told y'all I got to read a book in a week. Every week I got to read a book. So I got 13 books to read in 13 weeks. So the book today was saying, man, you got to take your gifts and you have to work your gifts. God give it to you, but, you know, he going to give you stuff to do, but are you listening? So, hey, I got to work it. I got to work it, baby. I got to work it. Hey, I got to work it, baby. Hey, work your gifts, work your talent, work your gifts, and it's going to give you a reward. Guaranteed. Yeah, and I'm a living witness of mine. Y'all seeing mine right here in live action. Witness. Witness. Game changer. Witness. Wendell Piles, what's happening? You say, what's up, bro? A lot of people are walking up to you saying, what's up at the game. Yeah, they was, man. That's just God. That's just this right here, using my gift and not folks rocking with me. Matter of fact, I got another friend, like he a business partner with me. We were talking about it tonight. I said, man, he said that the only reason people really were walking up to me because Coach Prime be shouting me out and but I realized it's the gift. They not really studying me per se. It's the gift. Like, so I get it. I get it. Because they technically don't really truly know me. So, but he says for Coach Prime. He said Coach Prime want to shout me out. They want to holler at me. But I don't know. I said, man, I think they rock with me. Grits, you say, keep forgetting this day off week. No, ain't gonna be no boring Saturday. We got games galore. Listen, hey, let me hold on. Nah. I know you want to see Coach Prime, but look here, we almost to the weekend. Tomorrow, Thursday, then it Friday. So hold on now. Don't forget that it's a big boy game now. I thought it was a big boy game. I take that back. That ain't no big boy game. I thought Ohio State played Oregon, but that's next week. But this week in the Big Ten, they say they big games is UCLA, Penn State, but we know that ain't no big game. Michigan at Washington, that's gonna be a big one. Iowa, Ohio State, but I think Ohio State gonna beat the brakes off of them. Let me see what the SEC highlighted. What them boys highlighting? Hey, they got Auburn at Georgia, Missouri at Texas A&M. That's their big games. Let me see what the ACC got. Matter of fact, let me see what we got. The Big 12, they got, bro, if they don't stop, UCF at Florida. We got to have a better game than that now. Well, that would be a big game if they was good. Oklahoma State versus West Virginia. You can watch that to see Oklahoma. Hey, Mr. Stanley, appreciate you. You're blessing me. We got Kansas at Arizona State. That's a good one. You got that Arizona versus Texas Tech. That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one right there. That's a good one for the conference play. You got Baylor and Iowa State. That's gonna be good. Mr. Harris. Hold on. Hold up, I can't get it to. You say, look at Jesus Christ. Every time he was in trouble, he used the word of God. When he was tempted, he used the word of God. When he was suffering on the cross, he used the word of God. It is well with your soul. Ooh, amen to that. Listen. And the word, hey, listen. Open that Bible, y'all. This is how all my whole journey really got started. Opening that Bible and fasting. God, let that one video, bam. Do y'all know one video or one thing that you do could really change your life? Now, you have to be putting in some work, but still, one thing could change your life. Miss Stanley, appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Blessings on top of blessings to you and your family and everybody else in the chat. Let me go back up. Yeah, see, Gris, it ain't no game, but man, it's some stuff to watch. C Point, you said we will be #1 defense before it's over. I feel like we will. I feel like, listen, ain't nobody really messing with us, y'all. Simple in the code. Crystal, what's good, George? You say, hey, listen, that just be my different voice. I ain't got no name to it. It's just Bob. Bob, George is trying to say that this is white guy voice. But he doesn't know. Like, it's just the voice you like to use. I don't know. Bob, what do you got to say about that? Bob said he's just a human being. He's just a human being. He said, don't let the voice fool you. He wear cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. And he's not from Texas. He's a Florida boy. These guys, what's good? Miss Kilmer, what's happening? Mad Time Game, what's happening? Say, yes, sir, Colin gave me the same advice a few weeks ago. Use them gems. Don't lose them gems. Hey, put that work in. Hey, use the gifts. It's a wrap. Y'all, it is a guaranteed wrap. You use the gifts, you gonna win. As long as you ain't trying to do nothing else silly on the side. T-Hall, what's good? Let me see. What is? Do you guys appreciate it? RL, what's good? Mitch, you said, you said, I'm talking about Mitch. Micah needs 15 carries per game. Man, you got it. Let's say everybody got, let's say one game that we do like 30 carries. Somebody get hot, then you got 20. You got 15, and you got 10 and 5, or you got 10, 10, 10, or you got 7, 7, 7, and then divvy up the rest, or something like that. But, yeah, something like that. Y'all, something like that. Hey, it be like that. It be like that. Let me see. Yeah. Pretty Mimi, what's good? C Point, you say Baylor will be Iowa State. Iowa State undefeated. Let me see. Iowa State played North Dakota, Iowa, Arkansas State, and Houston. Excuse me. I ain't look at their games to see how it went, but yeah, I ain't look at how it went, but Iowa State quarterback is from Tampa. We did a highlight video with him and a wide receiver that committed to Iowa State with it. But that receiver done went to Rhode Island. They main quarterback, man, his name Rocco Beck. His dad played in the NFL. His dad played with the Tampa Bay Bucks. That's how he ended up in Tampa. And his dad also is a head coach at the UFL. So I didn't know he was going to turn out to be nice like that. I knew he was good, but I didn't know he was going to be like that good. Like last year, he threw 23 touchdowns and 8 picks, 3,000 yards passing. And that was as a red shirt freshman. That boy doing his thing. He going to be, what, a red shirt sophomore this year? Yeah, hey. You know what? I'm going to check that game out. If that game on TV, ooh, yo. Oh, That's why Iowa State bowling. Listen, I forgot to tell y'all. Y'all don't oh, man. Dog, I forgot to tell y'all. Let me tell you. Iowa State coach is that boy. Now, he done had them rolling. Then they kind of go, but normally he got them rolling. Like, they done offer this man some big boy jobs to leave Iowa State, but he just won't leave them. So, let me just break this down to you. Matt Campbell is him. Like, Matt Campbell, I really was following him at one time. Not like following how I did Charlie Strong and Deion Sanders, but I kept an eye on him because he liked that. So, listen, Matt Campbell, he got something going this year, y'all. My boy bringing back 19 starters. 9 on offense, 9 on defense, and the punter. Yo, Beck came in. I told you Beck from Tampa. Beck came in and broke the freshman completions with 231. And the passing yards and the touchdowns. Nearly all top targets are back. The defense has allowed 23 or fewer points per game in 5 of the past 6 seasons and returned more than a dozen players with starting experience. Let me tell y'all what they say the overview is. Iowa State, because we're not thinking about Iowa State because we don't play them. But in Iowa State, don't have to play Baylor. Ooh, this getting tricky. Y'all, this thing getting pretty tricky. Dog. Y'all, this thing getting tricky because if Iowa State win out, they got Baylor, West Virginia. Now, Baylor gonna fight. West Virginia should fight. UCF probably fight. Texas Tech gonna fight. Kansas look like they might lay down this year, but let's say they fight. Cincinnati. Like the same with BYU and Iowa State. I don't know who will really stop Iowa State. They return their QB, 2 wide receivers, one 5'10", one 6'4", a tight end 6'4", another tight end 6'7". They return all 5 linemen on the offensive line. 6'9", 6'5", 6'5", 6'4", 6'6". Everybody over 300 pounds. Everybody. Defense. DN 6'4". Nose tackle 6'4". DN 6'4". Linebacker 6'2". Linebacker 6'3". Linebacker 6'4". Cornerback 5'11". Other cornerback 5'11". Safety 6'2". Safety 6 foot. Free safety 6'4". Hey, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know how it's going to shake out. I haven't watched Iowa State on film. I probably will look at them to sometime tonight just to check them out. But listen, Iowa State got some, y'all. They look like they brought back everything. Let me say what the overall view. Overall view, Iowa State is a talent rich on both sides of the football as it's ever been, according to Campbell. Now, if Matt Campbell saying that at Iowa State, that means they finna be a problem. So internally and externally, expectations have risen. Iowa has recorded 6 winning seasons in the past 7 years. I told you that boy would like that. But prevailing in close games remain a stumbling block. So I guess if it's a close game, say Iowa's just 1-6 in games decided by 4 or fewer points in the past 3 seasons. That was last year. This year, they got something. So right now, Iowa State and Iowa State and BYU. Those are 2 teams to look out for. They wide receiver Higgins come back again. He had 53 catches, almost 1,000 yards. The other wide receiver come back. He got 66 catches, 820 yards. They running back come back. The running back is starter too, so count that as 10 starters. And matter of fact, count the tight. Man, they got they starters. Yeah, it did say it. Man, Iowa State offense basically came back. Iowa State got 5. Iowa State like that, y'all. Iowa State running back got 84 carries, 600 yards last year, 7.3 yards carry, 6 TDs. I think he led that. They tight end, one of the tight ends had 28 catches, 352. So yeah, Iowa State finna be a problem in the Big 12, y'all. Hey, Iowa State and BYU possibly has a chance to make it to the Big 12 championship game. They got a real good chance. Let me see what they did last year. Last year they won 7 games. They lost the Iowa close game. They lost the Ohio close game. Oklahoma beat the brakes off for them. They lost to Texas, kind of close game. They lost to Kansas, a close game. And they lost to Memphis, kind of close game. They was right there in the mix, y'all. Matt Campbell is a big-time coach. Nobody don't really think about him because y'all ain't going to think about him because we don't play him, and y'all ain't going to think about him because y'all just ain't studying Iowa State. But I like football so much. Me and my business partner was right on. As soon as he got this job, when he left, I think he was at Toledo. But he was at a smaller school before that. That man just been winning, man. That coach know how to win. Clyde, you say what? BYU, Iowa State, and CU all. Bro, that's what I was thinking. I don't know what they'll do. They might put it by the rankings, whoever the highest rank. Or did we play similar teams? Like Iowa State got Baylor, Central Florida, Texas Tech, Kansas, Cincinnati, Utah, K-State. Let's see what BYU got. BYU has K-State, Baylor, Arizona, Oklahoma State, UCF, Utah, Kansas. They're the only ones we match with them. So, them 2 teams to keep an eye on, y'all. So, I'm going to keep an eye on them. Y'all ain't got to. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to look to see what Iowa State do. I'm going to look to see what BYU do. Them going to be 2 teams I keep an eye out for. And then we'll see how the other games play out, like the Arizona, because, you know. But we play them, so that's easy to keep an eye on. Carl, what's happening? C-Point, you say Cincinnati underrated. They are, but they not. They are, but they not. It's like I know they could come with it. Mike, you say if the players in the portal, high schoolers, are to transfer to see their greatness and winning style, many are asking, where do I sign at? Yeah, they see it. TMFB, you said Rocco Beach was good. I like the way he played here, dog. Hey, you know his daddy. His daddy was a tight end in the league, I think. CB, you said, man, I follow you, Colin, because this show is just positive and also entertaining with the word and also that voice talking the ball. Yeah. Hey, man, I don't even know how I got started on that stuff. But God is good. Mike, you said, appreciate that, CB. Mike, you say, we will have a wide smile like years after going 94 bowl game with a win, making 94, Miss Peggy. I'll take that, but, man, we got on the table 10 wins. We got on the table 11 wins. We got on the table the Big 12 championship. So, and the playoffs, a lot still on the table. Everything's still on the table till it's not. Sunfire Brown, you say thanks for sharing with us on Saturday. I really appreciated that. It was just like being there minus the range. Ain't it though? Being right there. I laughed at that. My business partner said that too, but I was thinking, would I be able to do any other game like that? I don't know. TCU, I could have did it, but I just didn't know I could have did it then. Pretty Mimi, you said, hey, Cole. Matter of fact, probably all the away games I could do it. Pretty Mimi, you said, what games should we be looking out for this weekend? Like wins, losses will help CU. Well, you want to see Baylor take a loss. I mean, BYU. You want to see BYU take a loss and Iowa State take a loss. If you want to see anybody take a loss, that's who you need to see take a loss. Sunfire Brown, you say, Colin, how tall are you? Inquiring I'm only 5'7.5". 5'7.5". So if we gonna round it up, I'm 5'8". But if you trying to round me down, I'm just 5'7.5". I can't go no shorter than what I am. Mike, you say Dylan plays for K-State. Yeah, he do. George, you say Bob. I mean, North. Oh, you in New York City? Yeah, you got a nice spot. Hey, somebody is Dolo. LK, you say, Colin, tell your friend we rock with you because of you and the positivity you show. I even have my mom listening to you because I positive you. Hey, you know, I appreciate it. I tried to tell him that. I said, dog, I think they just rock with me. He was like, man, nah, dog, it Prime showing your love, Prime be shouting you out and stuff. So they connected to that. I said, nah, I think they really rock with me, man. But you know it's all good. You know it's all good. I appreciate it however it is. I appreciate it no matter how it is. Mike, what's happening? C Rob, what's good? Rakim, hey, C Rob Pope County. Hey, C Point. That 11-1 gonna happen. Boy, listen. Let me just look at our schedule now. Say we win the game, right? Which I feel we will, but say next week we win. Now we 5-1. All right, say we go to Arizona and we put the thumping on them. Shut the pass game down, shut the run game down. Now we 6-1. Now that everybody hollering that we bowl eligible, everybody going wild. Then we play Cincinnati and we beat them and we 7-0. And we own the month of October. Now we are in the hands of, because of Utah lost and they hyped up Utah. But they lost their quarterback, so I get that. Well, he ain't playing. But still, the media gave Utah the hype, so when they flushed Utah down the drain, seemed like, and Arizona took that loss to somebody. K-State done took that loss to somebody, to BYU. So now it's looking a little. So maybe we need BYU or ours. I don't need both. Right? Because I don't think they lost no game. So we need them to take a L. But we need it where we can be up in that. If I could call it like I want to. Well, if we win the Big 12 championship, we good. But if, say we didn't go nowhere, but we was like 10-2, right? We say we lose a conference game and we 10-2. We would need to be up there so we could get in the playoffs. But the thing is voters voting, and they're going to have a little piece of it. Then you have the college football committee. Will the committee rock with Coach Prime? Is Nick Saban in there? Is he in the room? Is he vouching for Colorado? And if he is vouching for us, are they saying that since he rocked with Coach Prime that they ain't gonna feel him? So you just never know, man. If we win out, and win the Big 12 championship, we in the playoffs. That's the best way to control your destiny. The other way is we looking at voters and the committee. And I don't know if the committee rocking with us. I don't. Because the other committee want money. But if you bring Coach Prime in it, you know you're going to have them games packed out with, nah, make them say, You know they're going to have them goals all in my mouth, goals all in my watch, goals all in my chain. You know they're going to have all that at the game. That was at the game at UCF. But we in the state of Florida where they'll do that. The state of Georgia do it. The state of Texas do it. I don't know if them LA boys do it. If we had a game out there in LA. But them states right there, they going to do it. So, I don't know if the college football committee will rock with us. I don't know. I just don't know if they'll rock with us, y'all. So, I want, if God allowed to happen, Coach Prime and them drive themselves all the way to the Big 12 championship. Big 12 championship. And then win the Big 12 championship. Win it. So, I would love for that to happen. I would love for that to happen. Yeah, I would love for it. But who knows? Carl, you say we rocking with you? We rocking with you and going to another year. Another year. Yeah. I'm down. Do you guys appreciate it? Matt, you say, we was here rocking with you before coach. That's what I said. See, I didn't think about that part. But I was like, bro, I don't know. They been rocking. Yeah, hey, that way I told him that's what y'all wouldn't like that. He tried to tell me, nah, dog. Uh, now when I tell him this, he probably gonna say, well, when it's all said and done with Coach Prime, we'll see how many people tune in. But hey, gotta work that thing out. Raquel, you said Colin, 11-2, we good playoffs maybe. Well, the only way we could be 11-2 is we go win. Because if we lose another game this season, it'll be during the season that we'll win 10. It will be 10-2, and then we win one more game. That means that's the Big 12 championship game. So yes, we're guaranteed be in the playoffs. If we 11-2, well, depending on how the 11-2 look at it. Now, if you look at 11-2, we win everything, go to the bowl, a Big 12 championship game and lose, then that's a different story. But if we was 10-2 and went to the bowl game, Big 12 championship and won, then we going. So really, if we don't want to beg nobody, if we don't want to be at the mercy of nobody, just win. Just win. That's all it is. If we don't want to beg the committee, please committee, look at our wins. We were blowing people out since UCF. If we don't want to do that, go out there and dominate. Colorado, go out there and dominate. Defense, lock that thing down first half, second half, and we ain't got to worry about nothing. Offense, come to play every single play. Defense, come to play every single play. Special teams, every single play. And man, look, we good to go. We'll be good to go. Y'all will be good to go. They ain't no stopping us now. D guys, you said Matthew 5:16 equals colon star. Hey, I like that. Double V, you said Saban said we was gonna lose to UCF. He did, and you could get it. They trying to say they got the number 3 pass run offense in the nation. He probably ain't just really looking at us like that. So yeah, simply to go. You said some of us were here before Coach Prime spoke to you. Definitely rock with you. And that's why, hey, I told my dog that. He was like, nah. I told my dog, Bubba, you say Nick Saban's wife pulled for Colorado, but Nick himself called for UCF to win. I know, but hopefully behind closed doors in the playoff committee, we winning like that. He'll show us love. See, that's why I don't want to worry about nobody. I want us to ball out so we could command that. Like, hey, we off in there. We win, we automatically in. I want automatic. Salty, you say Paul Fireball eating crow right now? Yeah, he hot. Sapphire Brown, you say I've been on this channel from the beginning. I only speak so often, but I watch almost all of it. Hey, appreciate it. I tried to tell my dog that. Missy Willie, you say I'm not a bandwagon. I have always been and will forever be a Coach Prime fan. Yeah, hey, told him. P. Island, you say EA Sports added Travis. They need, listen, because they trying to get them games out. Everybody need to give Travis the Heisman, y'all, at this moment. But it is some big people out there. The boy, Austin, Ashton Genty at Boise State, Cam at Miami, Jalen Milroe at Alabama. So yeah. Ken, you say your voice brought us here. Not Coach, even though we love it. I was trying to tell him, man. He ain't want to hear me. I'm going to tell him again when I get off tonight. I'm going to say, big dog, told you they rock with me. He going to say, they just said it because you said it. Brandon, you said Coach Prime finna offer you a job out there with Bucky and give you behind the scenes assets. Now, hey, Coach Prime give me that, boy. I had already thought about that one day. I said, man, if he ever gave me that, or if I still stayed at the crib, well, I take that too. But if I ever get that, like I got the access Friday, that game, I don't even know if I was supposed to be just technically at that spot. Because normally if the game would have been as scheduled and it wasn't to rain, we'd have been on the field. Everybody would have been on the field. But since it didn't, everybody just didn't want to sit in the locker room, so they came out to that area where I was at. Now, Arizona State was similar to that, but I didn't realize it. So, yeah, if God see fit for them to give me that access, like that next level access, y'all, we gonna be rocking. Matthew, you say, as of now, do you think you'll attend any more games? Having you been there reminding me of how much fun it was last year when you was out. Listen, Matt, man, it is so fun to go out there. But on the back scene of that, I was so tired. Like, every game was an away game for me. So I went last year, TCU, Nebraska, Colorado State, I was on a cruise. Oregon, USC, Arizona State, Stanford, UCLA, Oregon State. I went to all them games. Man, do you know how tired I was? Like, because every game was an away game. Like, see, when they had a home game, they just stay at the crib, come to the facilities, and ball out. Every game I had to get on the plane. That's why UCF was so amazing to me. But, y'all, I was telling y'all I was going to go to the Cincinnati game. But I forgot my family got a family reunion that weekend in Georgia. So I'll probably be at that. So I might have to try to figure this thing out. And maybe at a K-State, Texas Tech, or Utah. Because October the 19th, one of my business partner birthdays. But they probably wouldn't mind, but yeah. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I do like away games. Even though UCF was a home game, but I don't want every game to be a away game. But, you know, dealing with Colorado, I got to. That's why I told Coach Prime when I say, boy, if you... I had to tell him, man. I say, look, Coach, I'm always remember this. Coach, if you would have went to South Florida, brother, I could have been over there in Tampa every week. I'd have been in Tampa every week, y'all. Y'all could have loved him from South Florida. But you know, he needed a Power 5. It was bigger fish to fry than having me hang out over there. Assembly Nicole, you say, seriously, y'all, what we gonna do if Coach Prime start coaching? I know we can do Bible study. Hey, look, real talk. What? I'm glad you got that on the table. When Coach Prime eventually retires, he said he got 10 years in him. So that'll put me at the same moment, 50. That's a lot of years. But let's talk about it. What would y'all want to do? Would all y'all tune in if we had to talk about somebody else consistently like we do Coach Prime? Would y'all tune in? Now that there is real. CB, you said life football is different. Your show has a personal touch with dialogue. I stumbled onto your show and I've been rocking with you and didn't know anything about Prime Shot. Hey, appreciate it. Hey, you say Bible study. Pretty Mimi, you say God has big opportunities in store for you, Brother Cola. Don't be surprised when you get that call from Coach Prime. I asked my wife what we go, and she hit me with this. I want to live in another state. See, I done lived in different states. I done lived in Iowa for college. I done lived in the Buffalo, New York area for college. I done lived in Tampa for college. I done lived in Thibodaux, Louisiana for college. So I done lived in, well, Tampa I don't count because I'm from the area. But I done lived in 3 different states. And I was in California about to go to school out there for about 2 weeks. So, yeah. Ken, you say, yes, let's talk about that spiritual healing by using the Bible. Hey, Bible study indeed. But so y'all saying Bible study, but y'all ain't pick no team. Y'all, hey, we can't shut it down like that now. Mentorship, hey, I take all that. Trap, you say, I rock with you cuz you stay positive and keep Christ in the mess. It's a got to, man, because at the end of the day, it's bigger than just us playing ball and watching ball. Everybody trying to win in their personal lives. So if I'm winning and I'm winning off of certain things, I'm trying to bring it back to y'all. D-God, you say Colin. Who was that he put out the locker room? I'm not nosy, but I just want to know. I went in there. I ain't go. You talking about when Coach Prime said, hey, get out. Can't have any cameras in here. I don't know who that was. Because at the end of the game, I walked in there with him. Not in the locker room, but I could have went. It was right there. But I walked right in there, and then I said, I heard this guy say, hey, where the press conference at? I said, you know what? Let me figure out where that's going, and I went to the press conference. So I don't know who got kicked out. Mr. Willie, you say sound like jealousy to me? Hey, I'm going to tell him. Mr. Willie, I'm going to tell him. C-Point say been rocking from the beginning. I appreciate it. Yeah, y'all, I am going, listen, I'm going to go out there. But October the 26th, I was going to go to that one for Cincinnati, but my wife just told me tonight before I came on, like, Cole, your mama didn't want to go to Georgia. So I think that's that weekend. Either I'm at the Arizona game or I wait till November. So either I hit a game in October, either K-State or Arizona. I don't know yet, but either K-State or Arizona, or I have to wait in November. But you know me, I like away games. Because I done been to bowling. I like to see something I ain't never seen before. And the only place I ain't seen so far is on this schedule this year is I didn't see Nebraska or Colorado State, but I rolled past there, so that don't really count. I did want to see Nebraska though. But I'm glad I ain't go because that was crazy. Texas Tech, I would love to see that. Arizona, I love to see that. Kansas gonna be cold, so I don't think I want no pause that. I don't know if Texas Tech get cold like that, but yeah, I rock with Texas Tech and Arizona. If I can't hit no games, Texas Tech and Utah, I take a Utah game too at the crib. I don't know. We gonna see. I did like going out there though. Bubba, you said point. Stephen A says if Colorado continues to win, Coach Prime should win Coach of the Year award. But Jeff Saturday said Alabama. I told y'all that. I told y'all. If say we go 11-1 and win a big conference championship, Big 12 championship, and let's say Alabama win out, they gonna give it to him. They gonna give it to him, which they know Coach Prime should get it. Everybody in the country matter of fact, Coach Prime win 9, 10, 11 wins, he should get it hands down. But you just never know how they're going to do. Matthew said, man, there was people at the Nebraska game dressed like at school wild, ain't that ready to do you like that. Dude, you say Utah game going to be live? Yeah. Arizona game. Yeah, listen. I like Arizona field. I like when I watched Arizona when I was younger and that quarterback was running. I think his name was Damian Craig, and he jumped and got flipped over and landed in the end zone. I liked that. Ms. E. Willie, you say whatever you do, Colin. Yes, we'll tune in, period. I'll take that. Black Tie Media, you said Texas Tech is North Texas. So, God, dog. All these cold games, man. Listen. Hey, Boulder nice and all these other places nice, but well, y'all know how I feel about that cold, man. That cold be something else. Oh. Duke, you say we need Utah, Iowa State, and Oklahoma State to win to be eligible. Well, I don't know about Iowa State. You might want them to lose one. I need Iowa State, if, let's say, because they're going to start talking about it. I don't know how it's going to all end, but they will start talking about it eventually. Like, you know what? I'm going to go look it up. Can you have a three-way tie and then what happens? But they probably going to give it to strength of schedule or who you played. See, I don't want to do all that. I just want to make it to the Big 12 and get into the playoffs. Because it still feel like we got that Cinderella team. Now, C-Point, Arizona, yeah, that'll be on point. But see, one of my business partner birthdays that day. So, I don't know, man. DC, you said Cola. What's the move, brother? When you going back to Boulder? Man, it's looking like a Utah, or I got to force a K-State. It's a Utah, or I got to force a K-State for farther as Colorado. Force a K-State or Utah. Arizona State would be a nice one, but that's my business partner's birthday, one of them. Then that next weekend versus Cincinnati, we got a family reunion. Texas Tech could be a 5-1 too. So, yeah, that's where I'm at on that. All right, DC. All Access Sports Me, you said take K-State. Tom, you said come to the Utah game. I'm going to look tonight. I'm going to look again because I looked at K-State at Arizona. Cincinnati was a smooth one. Cincinnati was like a bop, bop, yeah, yeah, bop, bop, yeah, yeah. I'm going to look up Texas Tech, and I'm going to look up that Utah. Kansas, I know I don't want Kansas. Kansas going to be. Nah, you know what? I can't even do Texas Tech. My son's birthday that weekend. He ain't going to let me go. So I got to look at Utah, K-State, and Arizona. Well, Utah and K-State. Them look like I got to look at them. Because it seems like I got something with family every weekend. Well, not every weekend, but the 19th, October the 19th, October the 26th, and November the 9th. Them kind of like family outings. The rest of them not. So I had to make it. At 5, you say K-State. K-State going to be electric. But it's going to wait so long at night, man. That's a long game. Like, you got to just lay off in the bed. You got to lay off in the bed, man. Tell you what's good. D-God, you say if you enjoy. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Sincere, what's happening? TMLB, you say Texas and West Texas. Rakim, you say LOL, was 5 Coach Prime, don't miss much. He don't. He don't miss nothing at all. That boy be locked in. Oh, that boy be locked in. So, Tom, you say you'll be at that Utah game. I got Polk County boys that play on that Utah game, so that would be a good one. But let me see. Utah play. Yeah. I got that one I don't have nothing stopping me. Nope, I do. Oh my goodness. I do Utah. I can't even go. I can't go Utah. Me and my family, we going somewhere. Y'all, I told y'all I got so busy last year. I think my wife just decided that, hey, Cole, you kind of got to give us our time back. So, yeah, October the 19th, October the 26th, November the 9th, and November the 16th. 19th, I might be able to squeeze out. Might. But that's my dog's birthday. So it's October the 12th or 19th I could possibly do. I know the 26th, 9th, and 16th I won't be able to do. Because them all like family outings. Which my business partner like my family too. But he would understand. Dog it. So it might look like I have to go to a K-State or wait to Kansas. Oh, I might have to try to force this K-State. I might have to try to force K-State, y'all. I see. TMLB, you said as long as you... Now, listen. Now, that right there, I don't care what's going on. Big 12 championship, I'm going. I don't care what they talking about. I'm going. Pretty Mimi, you said last year CUS game started at 9:30. I remember because I had to be to work at 5. At least K-State an hour early. Yeah, it was late, wonder. Dude, you say Arizona was good last year? It was. It was. At this moment, y'all, we got the talent. We got the talent. Like, again, next week, I'm going to tell y'all, TC, next week, I'm going to tell y'all that, which I'm telling you now, I think we're going to be able to throw that ball on K-State. Arizona, I ain't really looked at them like that yet, but I will. Cincinnati, I ain't really looked at them. I'm gonna keep my focus one thing at a time, but I will be watching this weekend Iowa State versus Baylor and Texas Tech versus Arizona. I will be looking at those. I will look at those. I'm gonna look at that Florida versus UCF. Let me see who else I want to look at. Who USC play? USC got Minnesota in Minnesota. It's October the 5th. It might be cold out there. That thing might be cold. Michigan got at Washington. That's going to be a good one. Let me see who Texas got. Or Miami. Let me see who Miami got. Louisville got SMU. I think Miami got Cal. Yeah, Miami got Cal. So it's some good games out now. TC, I appreciate it. Ken, you said if we beat K-State, we going to run the table. Still some teams on the schedule. I feel we can, but we got to come with it every weekend. We can't take no days off. Ken, you say we going to walk the dog. Oh, I want to. I want to bad. I want to dog them bad. I want to dog them bad. All Access Sports Media, you say the fans are waiting for them boys to return to Folsom. 2 weeks away. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And is that ain't homecoming, but yeah, it ain't homecoming, but yeah, everybody gonna be there. C-Point, you say it's gonna be lit. It is. Dog, it is. It is. We got a special team, y'all. Like, we can go ahead and put it out there. We got a special team. A1. You said I was at the UCF game. A win. You was talking about the pass from 2 to Will Shepherd. It did look like it was. I told you, like when he threw it, I said, man, that's either a pick or incomplete. But I don't know if he gonna get to it. And man, I heard the crowd go wild. I said, dog, that boy got that thing. Yeah, man. I told you, like, the camera just don't show you everything. Because if that was Travis on the other side of him guarding, see, that DB was waiting on it. Trap would have jumped with him. Trap would have tried to jump over his head. Ken, you say movie gonna be made out of... You know what I got told that today. Backfire, you say K-State also has a bunch of players injured. Ooh. Well, they might be getting them back. They might. Backfire, you say K-State struggle with teams that pass. Their O-line isn't a solid defense. Their best weapon is the run. Running it. Well, they better. They better. Because, boy, see, the fact that we could pass and run, that make our situation so much better. We could pass and we could run. We something serious, y'all. Like, think about it. Georgia can't even really pass and run. King, somebody was saying that today. Miami can pass and run. Texas can pass and run. Ohio State and Oregon, we'll find out what they really about. Alabama can pass and run. Basically, you got to be able to pass and run to make it in this thing. One or the other ain't going to win. You seen Washington was throwing the air at the ball. Now, we could say they was running it last year, but they were throwing it, and they couldn't get over the hump. T.I., you say QB a runner for sure. We going to have discipline on the edge other than they can't match up. I think they either going to come out like Baylor did with passing more than we think, or they going to pull that UCF and go all they running and we smash it down. It should be between one of them two games. And my worst case scenario game is the North Dakota State game. But I feel like we going to win because they were battling with Tulane. Then BYU blew the doors off them, but BYU might be just like that. Who else? Let me look at K-State, see what all they played. Hold up. Let me see now. Let me see, can you get down? All right, K-State. Hold up. They got K-State ranked what? They say Oklahoma State the best. Utah was next. Kansas was third. See, all these predictions wrong. They got K-State fourth. K-State has us. Then they got West Virginia. So Tulane should have beat them. Arizona, I can't remember if they beat them or not. BYU beat the brakes off of them. And I don't remember if did they lose to Oklahoma State or they won? I can't remember that one. But I know that quarterback ain't throwing it like that. Now, he will run it, but he ain't throwing it like that. He is not throwing it like that. This they coach 6th season in his conference, but man, that thing look like it's breaking down. Now, their defense got 7 starters back. Let me see if any of these boys got a lot of tackles and they don't claim him as a starter. Yeah, they got a 6'5" DN, a 6'3" D tackle, a 6'4" DN, 5'11" at linebacker, 6'2" at linebacker, 6'1" at linebacker, 5'10" at DB, 6 foot at DB, 6'3" at safety, 6'2" at safety, and free safety 5'11". I think it's just like last week. If our defense can stop their offense, shut their run down, force them pass, but they could go look at Baylor because they could say Baylor is kind of similar to them and they try to pull a Baylor on us. Or the other thing that's going to help us, can our offense take off on them like Tulane did? And I ain't looked at everybody else's stats on them, but Tulane took off on them. Tulane was out there throwing that ball. Matt, you say they barely beat Tulane, and Tulane quarterback is really, really bad. He trashed like that? I thought he was getting hype. Bad Fire, you say K-State also struggles on the way game. Well, hey, that right down our alley then. Let's get that W. YTG, you say we offered a kicker today that can kick at 60. Ooh, boy, we trying to do something. Sandra, you say, do you feel we have our best offensive coaching team? He got all the players he need to call the right plays to win. He got all the right players. So, Sandra, yes, he got all the right players. He could do it. Bad Fire, you say BYU pass heavy? They are? Wow, I didn't know that. King, you say, behold, thou so-called a nation that thou knowest not, and nation that knew not thee shall run unto thee, because of the Lord thy God and for the Holy One of Israel, for hath glorified thee. Well, that King James don't be playing. God is good. Hey, y'all, October the 22nd, I will be teaching a class on YouTube and social media on everything I done learned. And I told y'all 2 weeks ago, I changed up things. Cause I talked to another guy who in YouTube that's a millionaire. He told me, hey, do this and this and this and rock. I know y'all done seen the change because y'all rocking with me. So I told y'all I'll give you current up the information, man. If you want to be in the class, email me, info@lifeandfootball.com. That's INFO at the word life. I ain't saying the word, but LIFE, then the word AND, then the word football. You know how to spell football.com. Hey, join me if you want to be a part of the class. Appreciate that, D Goddess. October the 22nd on a Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all. I'm giving a class every month. And I got something for y'all. I got another class. I'll wait. In the new year, I got another class for y'all. And I told y'all I want to help everybody win. And my business partner who was talking that trash, talking about y'all don't rock with me only because of Coach Prime, he's very smart. And he got a lot going on for him, and he winning in a lot of areas. And I know he got like a billionaire mindset. I'm like, bro, you got to bring this information to the world and let them hear you. So if he don't back out January, I got something for you. Hey, Mr. Harris, Stanley Harris, man, you blessing me so much. I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you say, if you don't know God's purpose for your life, you constantly feel a sense of aimlessness. You feel as though you're wandering from thing to thing without any forward progress. Know him and he'll know you. Listen, y'all, I appreciate that, Miss Stanley, like times a gazillion billion. You've been blessing me, and everybody have. As far as rocking with me and tuning in, memberships and all that. But Mr. Harris, I definitely appreciate you. Y'all see how God blessing? This don't have nothing to do with me. This just God blessing. But listen, so my first job out of college, because, side note, if I would have took my gifts and used them from the beginning, oh my goodness. I don't know if YouTube was out in 2008, but if it was, I would be clearly in a whole different area. Boy, my whole life would be different, but it wasn't ready for me at that time. But if you use your gifts, you're going to bless yourself. But okay, look, when I first got out of college at 24, my wife was like, well, she was my girlfriend at the time, but I married her 3 years later. So she was like, at 27. So she was like, Kyle, you need a job. You need to go get a job. So I went and got a job working at Lowe's. I was making like $8 an hour. The first 4 hours of Lowe's was fun. The next 4 was hard. And I told myself, Lord, this ain't the type of work I want for my life. And I said, I got all these friends in the NFL right now. Not that I got to be in the NFL, but I love football. I want to do something around that. Just couldn't figure it out. Then I said, you know what? I'm going to leave that. Then I started working for the sheriff office. So I started working for the sheriff office. And I was like, man, you know what? I don't want to do this the rest of my life either. So then I started working for an insurance company. I said, you know what? I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. So I said, Lord, what would I do if I had to do something for the rest of my life outside? I know I want to start a business. But I don't know what end, but I want to start a business. But what can I do for the rest of my life as an adult that I like the job? And God placed me in a position where I can encourage people every day. I could tell them stuff that maybe their parents won't never tell them because maybe their parents don't know or they learned about it too late. So now I'm in a situation where the sky's the limit. I'm like, man, you really got to call on God, because I had to call on Lord. You got to help me. I can't live like this my whole life. And that was, I think I had worked 6 years at that time before I just got tired of it and said, y'all know what? I got to pivot and make a move. All my friends called me, and to this day, if y'all ever ask them about that move I made in September of 2014, it was like right after Labor Day. All my friends will tell you, Colin, boy, that was the biggest move I ever seen a joker pull. Because I just didn't care. I got tired of what I was living. So at some point, you got to get tired of the struggling or tired of not seeing it the way you dreaming of it to be and make a move to something that's going to bless you. Like what God let me realize was he never told me I had to go take that Lowe's job. He never told me I had to take the sheriff office job. He never told me I had to take the Geico job. He said, Colin, you chose them. You prayed for them. I allowed you to get it. Don't you see I'm allowing you to get what you praying for? So you the one with these small dreams. Pray for something bigger and see what I do. So, hey, I'm on praying for something bigger. I'm on praying for life-changing stuff, generational changing stuff. That's where I'm at now. I'm on the fact that eventually I leave where I'm at and work for myself. This is just what I see God doing for me. So, hey, blessings to y'all. May y'all open that. Matter of fact, if you don't never read the Bible ever, open up Proverbs and start with Proverbs chapter 2. And then read a Proverbs each day. Because it got 31 chapters. Read that each day. Read a chapter a day. And let the smartest man in the world talk to you. Let him drop that knowledge on you. King Solomon dropped that knowledge on you. Hey, but listen, blessings to you. May God bless your health, your wealth, your mindset, straighten out your path. May God bless you to go after what you want. He ain't never told you to wake up and go somewhere that you hate. Now, he ain't saying quit, but hey, make your move to do something else. Make them moves. Like I'm planning right now. I'm planning. When I tell y'all I want to work for me, I'm planning. I'm working towards. You see me every day. I'm working. I'm working. I work my job. I come work this job. But this don't feel like a job. This feel like work. Even when I'm at work, that don't even feel like a job. I'm good with that too. But y'all, if you want to change your life, you have to change it. Like God giving you the opportunity to do it. Will you do it? Hey, I'm out here getting it. Get it with me. Get it with me. We could all change. Listen, that's why I told y'all this is week 13, and then we got week 12 all the way to week 0 or 1, and that's the end of the year. October, November, December. Use these 3 months to change your life. Use these 3 months to go attack what you want to attack. Use these 3 months to get a better relationship with God. Read your Bible that may not ain't touched in years. Read it. Let God use you. Get some, man, pray them prayers that'll bless you. Hey, blessings to you.